we're here.
We're here. First shift. Well, yeah,
Sort of, yeah.
Shift
First preview.
and first preview. So excited.
Places.
Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're the Broadway Broads of the Bay.
Hey. welcome to another review vlog.
Yes, we're back in the booth.
We're back in the booth.
Back in the booth.
No longer on location.
No.
It's all right. It's all
Back
right.
in our hometown, Hella Bay.
Hella Bay. So we actually are so thrilled because we get to do a review of one of our all-time favorite shows.
All time.
Hamilton! Yes, we went to Hamilton again. If you've been watching, you know that the Hamil love runs very deep for the Broads of the Bay, right?
Yes.
It's a very special show. This actually marked my 11th time seeing Hamilton. And Jen?
12.
Shit.
I know. Good Lord.
Watching this little skit happening.
Yeah.
So we love the show. It's very special to us, obviously. If you haven't seen our many videos on it, check it out below.
And here's one more for you.
Here's another one for you. So if you didn't know, Hamilton is playing at the Orpheum Theater in San Francisco for a while.
Yeah.
Jen, so the tickets are they're on sale through what?
They are right now on sale all the way through May, but they're going to extend it through September.
We know that much.
We do know that.
So, if you didn't know, San Francisco currently has the and Peggy Tour. Previously, we had the Angelica Tour, which was the inaugural tour. And the and Peggy Tour is fresh from Puerto Rico.
I love when you say that. I just do.
Yeah, where Lin-Manuel Miranda just recently did the show, and so we get them fresh from that. So that's pretty exciting. So this time, we got into the city really early.
We did, very early.
And why did we get into the city early?
Well, because we were called into work because it was the very first preview in San Francisco, and we do work there. And so we were thinking we were going to be picking up a shift before to help out, but
turns out they didn't need us.
They didn't need us. So what do we broads normally do? We go grab something to eat.
Yeah.
So we did. So we headed over to Sam's, which is a local spot for theater goers. It's super cute. They have it all decorated with all the posters of the shows that were at the Orpheum or the Golden Gate. So it's really fun, and then they give company members a discount. So
yeah, and if you plan on eating there before the show, just a tip, a Broadway Broads tip of the show, or for Sam's, is you need to get there at least an hour and a half to 2 hours before curtain, just so you have enough time to get your table, get your food, and get to the show on time. So that's our tip. If you're going to eat at Sam's, get there with enough time.
Right. One other tip, I'm going off cue here, but one other tip is make sure you're looking at the tickets, because this year the shows are all running earlier than they used to.
Correct.
So they used to be at 8 o'clock, now they're at 7 o'clock. They used to be at 2 o'clock, now they're at 1 o'clock. So make sure you're paying attention to
double,
those times.
triple check your tickets for that.
Get into the theater early and have brunch at Sam's beforehand.
Totally. So after we ate, we headed over to the theater because your godmother was coming to the show.
Yes, my godmother and her cousin Nicole. It was my godmother's first time ever seeing it, so I was so excited for her to be in the room where it happens, and she loved it. We've been talking about it, and it's bonded us even closer. So that was really cool to be able to get some photos with her.
And then after that, we headed into the theater to meet up with some of your peeps.
My peeps, the Hamilcast peeps. Again, if you are not listening to the Hamilcast, you need to be listening to the Hamilcast.
I just started.
Yes. Hey, we're gonna turn her into a peep. And so I had the wonderful opportunity to meet some beautiful people.
Really wonderful
people from the Hamilcast, Bay Area Hamilcast listeners, and we took some photos. I'll insert them here. And just so thrilled to have met them and to share that passion,
that Hamil love.
Hamil love. Yeah, I think one of them, the least amount of times that somebody had seen it was 3 or 4.
Yeah, I want to say, or somebody was on their fifth time, or something like that. But it was fun. That was
really fun. So so love you, Hamil peeps.
So pleasure to meet you guys.
Yes,
Can't wait to see you next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so after we met the peeps, we moseyed on over to the merch. We always like to take a look. If you've seen our videos, we own pretty much everything, but there are 2 new shirts.
There are 2 new shirts. We have a San Francisco shirt
now. Right? San Francisco,
yeah. We'll insert the shirt here. There you go. And they
the
also
Rise
have
Up.
the Rise Up. It's a tour shirt. They didn't have it last year when Angelica was here because it was it was the first stop of the tour. So they didn't.
It looks like they have all the cities on the back, and I think in order, because it goes, it says like New York and then Chicago and then San Francisco. And so I think it might be in order. So we'll have to take a peek on that one. So that's a shirt that we don't have. We're going to have to pick that one up. Yeah, we're going to have it.
But we do have on our brand new hoodies. They don't say the American Musical anymore on them. They just
they're
say
nice
Hamilton,
and crisp and black.
they're nice and comfy. They're cozy.
I mean, we've worn the heck out of our other hoodies, so it's nice.
As you probably have seen, it's kind of an ongoing thing with us.
They also have some socks, some Hamilton
really cool socks. Really cool socks.
And a black insulated water bottle. And you have that one.
I do.
Yeah, and it works really well, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
some
like
new
a
merch.
swell bottle.
Yeah.
It's like a swell bottle. It's $50. It's not cheap, but it's worth it.
So let us know if you guys are at all interested in sort of seeing a merch haul. Let us know, comment below, and maybe we'll throw one together for you. So just sort of to see what kind of merch is available.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and all the merch is done by Creative Goods. A great company.
And their products are great. Their shirts, you guys, they're really soft. They're comfortable. They wash well. So we're
let us know, comment below. Maybe we'll do a merch haul for you guys. So okay, so after that, we headed to our seats, which were in
the front row. We were not Hamilton lottery winners.
No.
We were over onto the side. We had obstructed view seats. And what do you always say, Sarah?
Listen, don't be afraid of the obstructed view. I've actually sat in obstructed view seats more times than I haven't for Hamilton, and I would do it again and again. Don't be scared of sitting in obstructed view. Go to the show, and if there's obstructed view seats, they're usually up close. And it's worth it. Yeah.
In fact, what did you have next to you?
Oh, yeah. There was an empty seat next to me, and the seat behind that was empty, too. So you could have been sitting next to the broads.
You could have been with us.
Yeah. So seriously, guys, don't be afraid of obstructed view. I mean, for real. We got the tickets because members were given the opportunity to buy tickets before the general public. So you know your girl Jen was on it. And we got those front row tickets because of your diligence. So we get to be at the very first preview.
Preview, yes.
That was exciting. And what was really cool about sitting in the front row is we got to see our friend, the house manager, Robert. So Robert sort of gives the final go-ahead from the front of the house, right by the stage.
He gives the call.
Yeah, on the walkie-talkie, like he gives them the call, like, okay, we're ready to go. And we were sitting right there. He leaned over to us and he's like, ladies, are we ready to go? And we were like, yep. And then he made the call. So that, to us, that was like, that was super special.
It was really, really cool. He was like, are we ready now, ladies? We can start?
Yeah.
You're like, we're ready. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Give them the go.
Yep. And then we had a cabinet member sighting.
Oh, we did have a cabinet member sighting. Are you ready? Drum roll. Alex Lacamoire was in the building.
Yep, he was sitting way in the back of the house, sort of by the sound booth. It looked like he was taking some notes. I don't know. We didn't bother the man. I'm sure he was busy. But we did have a cabinet.
We did see a
cabinet member sighting.
Yes.
And from our seats, we had the best view of the lottery winners. So we were sitting sort of, the lottery winners are in the very front row, and our seat was on the side, kind of kicked back one. And so we just had this view of people just like singing and dancing. This one guy in the corner was just feeling everything.
Was loving it. It was so fun to see them. And then the girl behind them, I think they're also lottery winners too. She was mouthing like she just was having a party.
It was kind of cool because we follow a lot of the cast members on social media, and they talk about seeing the front row and how excited they are, and we got to see that from the side as repeat attenders. It's really fun to see people see it for the first time. Yeah, absolutely, totally. Okay, so we're gonna jump into sort of the review part. We all know how much we love the show, so we're just gonna talk a little bit about the technical stuff. It's a technical masterpiece. If you haven't seen the show, let me just tell you that. And if you have seen the show, you know it's a technical masterpiece.
The lighting, the set design, like everything about that show is fantastic. I mean, there's nothing it won all the Tony Awards for a reason. So we did have a moment with some difficulties, right? Yeah, we had some sound issues, and again, first preview. So I get it, but we did have mics going in and out. On all of the principal roles. They were going out, and it wasn't just like for like a second. It was like long sentences and words, and
for people like us who know the show, like even it gave me anxiety for the folks who were seeing it for the first time. But like it happens, that it's live theater, and that's
I'm
part
sure
of
they've got that worked out now.
Yeah, but that was a little technical issue that we had on the first preview.
But that was it.
That was it. Everything else is like
That was it. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just get into standout performances.
Okay. So starting with the title role itself, Hamilton, played by Julius Thomas.
Yes.
And we were so thrilled, and we could tell that the cast was thrilled because he took over the role for Lin-Manuel. He's not new to the role by no means. He's been playing the role, but now he owns it.
It's his.
And there was the sense of
you could just feel the buzz. You could feel the buzz. And everybody was excited for him.
Yeah.
Man, he did not disappoint.
No, he did not.
Great. From his growth from his young Hamilton to his older Hamilton, it was all there. I was thrilled by him.
The next was Donald bleeping Weber.
What, sir?
Sir, shame on you for being so damn good.
Damn.
I can't even.
Are you from the Bay Area, sir? Like you're watching, like Donald's our best friend or whatever.
I know.
But I think he's a Bay Area boy. I'm gonna have to look this up.
Okay,
but wow, he had it all. Like all. We'll talk about some standout moments, but yes, all of it.
Yes.
He had it all, and his voice, and we're repeat attenders. And let me tell you, when these guys are out there and it's new to me, I'm speechless. What?
I mean, just some. It is so amazing that you have seen it 11 times, and I've seen it 12 times, and I still get
there's new moments,
and I'm so excited to see new people. So don't ever be disappointed to think you're not going to see the original cast, you're not going to see this cast. Any cast that Hamilton puts onto that stage is going to be so you will not be disappointed.
Then
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Johnson
as G-Dub.
I was so thrilled because on social media I saw that he was G-Dub in Puerto Rico. So I'm like, wait a second. We get him back in the Bay Area.
And I think the audience, most of them were probably repeat attenders because when he came out, and I know G-Dub usually does get some sort of an applause, but people let it loose to the point where he had to stop a beat and then start to sing.
Yeah, Isaiah was the George Washington for the Angelica tour. So we got to see him a few times, and he was wonderful then. But I don't even know how, but the man got even better.
I know, like Joshua Henry says, that growth life.
Yeah, whatever it is, but geez.
Yeah, whatever you have, I want some.
I mean, I remember leaning at you like, how the what?
Yeah.
So my hat's off to Isaiah. I mean, he's at that particular role in the show. It's very paternal. You can tell he's sort of the not the dad, but he puts. I feel like he's the leader of the show. Puts his arms around the show, and it's very evident in his performance. And so, hat off to you, sir. Welcome back to the Bay Area. We're so happy to have you.
And you are beautiful.
Yeah, that too.
That too. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it like it is, right?
Oh, and then.
Julia Harriman as Eliza. We had the opportunity to see her when she understudied the role for Soleil, and we loved her then. And so now to see her own that role,
her acting chops. Her vocally, she's beautiful. I mean, she is a magnificent vocalist.
Yeah,
we saw her sing with Joshua Henry at his con. I mean,
she can riff on all kinds of amazing things.
But she doesn't oversing anything.
No,
it's so genuine and
her acting, she can act the shit out of that part.
Yeah, all of it, and just. I believe, it's just so genuine. Yeah, I really love Julia.
Okay, newcomer for us is Simon Longnight. Simon Longnight, who plays Lafayette.
Jefferson,
And and hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, is right. That hair, I mean.
Loved his Lafayette. His accent was right there.
Yes,
loved it.
Yep. Yes, very good, very good. And then another repeat.
Ruben Carvajal, I believe. He's a repeat guy. He was on the Angelica tour, so his Lawrence is rock solid.
I think we both said it's probably our favorite Lawrence.
Yeah,
we've seen.
by far.
Yeah, we said that a long time ago and still agree.
Yeah,
and his
Philip,
is beautiful too. I mean,
he just
see the
does
growth
a great
that
job.
he makes through that age of going from a little boy, so cute, to a grown man.
And he's like, I remember him going, I remember that. Yeah. She's so cute.
He put his shoulders up, and then she'd put his shoulders back down. He'd put his shoulders back up, and Eliza would put his shoulders. Oh, so cute. He's just
so welcome back to the Bay Area, Ruben.
Yeah.
Hope to see you at some baseball games.
Even though he's a Dodger fan.
I see you, but we'll forgive you for that.
Yeah,
you love baseball, so we're all here for it.
And then our beautiful Seabree, the magnificent dancer.
Andrew, I think it's Worst Hall.
Love
Sir.
him. Oh, love
We saw you from where we were sitting. You were in the wing about to make your entrance, and I remember we elbowed each other. We were so excited to see you.
So excited, and then I think we got even.
I think we got a little love, maybe
during Satisfied.
During
when he was doing his
Satisfied,
little, grind.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just so cute. And
his dancing. I mean,
his Seabury is adorable.
and he's also he was in the Angelica tour too, so we got to see him on the first run in San Francisco. So welcome back to the Bay Area,
Yes.
sir. We're
Welcome.
so happy to have you.
Welcome. Yes. So those are our standout
performances.
So now we'll dive into some moments. And again, you guys, the fact that we've seen this as many times as we have, and we still have moments that we feel like we've never seen before.
Yeah, or very new moments to us.
New.
Or yeah.
So the first one for me was never seen this done before. Let's steal their cannons. When Hamilton says that, he said it like he just thought of the idea.
Right.
Yo, let's steal their cannons. And then they took off running. And that's so Hamilton to just think of something and act, right?
And he was just in the moment for that instead of, it was less a lyric of a song and more just
it was more of an idea and let's go. Right.
Yeah. Totally.
Love that.
Yeah.
The Sons of Liberty.
Oh yeah, those guys together.
Chemistry
Just
together.
the chemistry.
Yeah.
One of my moments was when Hamilton sees Eliza when she's pregnant, when he sees her for the first time. From where we were sitting, we actually were seeing his back, but I swear to you, when he, how long have you known, that whole moment, like his whole body was, he gave into it, and I was like, oh my God, that was the first time for me to see the Hamilton really just be like, my wife is pregnant, and I've been at war, just all of that, and I was looking at his back.
Know, and
so,
that's so great.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. The acting chops on that one.
For sure.
Right. And then another one was when when Hamilton gets the sword from G-Dub.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen this either. He hands him the sword and he's handing it to Hamilton and he's looking at it and you see his shoulders cool back, his chest puff up. Like he was like, now I'm made. I'm a man. I got my sword. And he looked at that sword and put that sword in like it was.
And he was changed. Yeah, he was changed.
Right then and there. I saw it just like that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that was a good one.
And then we talked a lot about wait for it, right? And so when Burr is, what's the lyric? The lyric is, my mother was a genius.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you had a moment with that.
Yeah. I've seen the ensemble on stage before, but he said that almost like he was pointing to what the woman on stage left, upstage.
Mm-hmm. No,
like,
downstage left.
Downstage left. That was his mother in the chair.
He said, my mother was a genius, right to her. Yeah.
Right to her. And it made me think, is he talking to his mother? It was just, I've never seen that before. So that was an interesting moment.
Mm-hmm. And then we go after, into Room Where It Happens. And we talk about right before Room Where It Happens.
Right before.
So, isn't Say No to This.
Yes. So
right?
at the end of Say No to This, the very beginning, Mr.
Secretary.
Mr. Secretary.
Yeah. And he
Hamilton,
says, Mr. Burr,
Mr.
sir.
Burr, he said it like he just got caught cheating. He said it in a way that, oh God, Burr's here.
Because he had just cheated.
Yes.
Say no to this.
Yes. Exactly. You should
Right?
have just taken the damn break.
That's right. Take the break. How many times have we told you? Take the break. Anyway. All right. Moving on. Back to where we were. Okay, so another moment for us was during Room Where It Happens.
Yes.
When Congress is fighting over where to put the Capitol.
Tulsa!
It isn't pretty.
I heard it.
She heard Tulsa.
I heard Tulsa.
Who said
lives
Tulsa?
in Tulsa? Who lives in Tulsa? Because Tulsa was not around.
Right.
And I heard Tulsa.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was...
if you've listened to the soundtrack, if you haven't seen the show, during that particular portion, like the actors are blurting out on the certain beat.
Yeah.
Right. And so
I
Jen
heard
picked out Tulsa.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next moment we wanted to talk about was in Burn. So this is a discussion Jen and I were having, and so we want to
didn't fight about it.
No. We were just debating. Yeah. We want your input.
Opinion on this.
So Jen was saying that this was the first time that she had noticed other cast members on stage during Burn, sort of in
women.
Only
I
women.
never noticed.
Kind of further back into the set, just standing there watching. Now that happens a lot within the show. You see people watching and over,
Yes.
But you said this was the first time. For me, I remember the last time we saw it in New York during our binge.
Last January.
This last January, I saw women far upstage left.
And I did not.
And you didn't.
I
So
did not. At
if
any
you've
time,
seen it and
please
you've
tell
seen
us.
the women on stage in Burn, let us know. Or if you haven't seen the women on stage during Burn, let us know, because we've been going back and forth. Like,
I thought
you know,
Eliza was on stage by herself that entire song.
You were saying you think that's the only moment when somebody's completely alone.
So I would like to be corrected if I'm
Let
wrong.
us know.
Please let us know. So yes.
All right. So, and then we'll get into Philip's death scene. And her scream that sort of took us.
And I
Julia.
Julia, and again,
Eliza's scream.
Eliza's scream when her son dies. It was
gut wrenching.
Oh man, and I mean, people like you could hardly hear people clap at the end. Like that was rough to get through.
Okay, and then the final moments of the show.
Okay,
so if you've seen the show, in the final, so spoiler alert. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you haven't seen the show, we're about to talk about the very last moments of the show. So, okay,
go ahead. You gone?
All right, now let's get to it. Okay, so in the final moments of the show, Eliza is at very downstage, and then she sort of gasps, and then the lights go down. The line before that is, "Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?" So there's a lot of different, it's kind of like the Pulp Fiction thing with the light, right? There's a lot of conspiracies about what that moment means, right? What's happening in that moment when she gasps or whatever. So what are some of the things that you've heard?
So I've heard everything from she's seeing Hamilton's face to the face of God, Les Mis, to she passes through the light. I've heard that. Those are the ones that I can think of the most, that she's seen. She saw the orphanage. She saw her whole life pass, or Hamilton's life pass. So I've heard of all of those. Tell them the theory you just heard.
So I wish I could credit where I saw it, and I will try to look it up so we can credit it. But I was down one of my social media rabbit holes, and I read that the theory is that when they say who lives, who dies, who tells your story, that when she gasps, that she's seeing us, the audience, and that we're there watching her story. So, I mean, I'm getting chills, and I hope that's it. So, like, Lynn, if you're watching, if you could just let us know, or if somebody knows, if you know what's your theory, because, like, for me, when I read that, I got chills and thought, like,
chills just now, even when you told me.
Yeah, so, like, imagine her, and she's like, they're saying who lives, who dies, who tells your story, and then she's. And it's like she's seeing all of us, and they're telling her story, and we're watching it. I mean, come on. Like, who do you guys? You feeling us on this one or not? I don't know. Yes? No? Let us know. What theories have you heard?
Yeah, absolutely.
And comment below and tell us.
You can even pause it right now and comment, and then come back.
Okay. Yeah. So that was our last standout moment.
Yeah.
And then finally, it was the first time for both Jen and I to see a woman conduct the show.
Yes, and
she was on fire, and her name was Lily Ling. And stick around, stick around, because we've got some footage a little later of them playing us out, and they are on fire. For sure. All right, so let's get to some fun stuff.
Yeah,
well, this was all fun, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. We do have some fun stuff. So we said this before, but we're gonna try it again. That we do have a Hamilton program from New York, as well as a Hamilton program from the first national tour, and these are brand new, mint condition. And we're going to raffle these off. And we'll be honest with you guys, when you go to SHN, you will not get a Hamilton cup. You will get an SHN cup. But never fear, we've got you covered. We have 2 more cups. Woo! We will clean these. They will be ready to go. These are from New York, but we have these 2 cups that we will be also raffling off. So Sarah's going to explain to you a little bit of how you do this. But so again, these are what we'll be raffling. So we'll have 4 winners.
That's right. 4 winners.
4 winners.
So this is what you need to do. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And then please comment below and tell us a favorite line from the show. If you comment below with the favorite line from the show, we'll enter you in the drawing. And we're going to be drawing our 4 winners live via our Instagram, which is Broadway Broads of the Bay.
We'll put it down
Put it down there. Right here. We're going to be drawing our 4 winners on Sunday, February 24th, live on Instagram, somewhere between 5:30 and 6 o'clock.
Yeah, because we'll be working at the theater that day.
We'll be at the theater. So
we'll pull the names from the theater.
After
our shift.
Give us a follow on Instagram if you'd like, but even if you're not on Instagram, just be sure to comment below and we'll enter you in the drawing. So 2 Hamill cups, 2 Hamill programs.
4 lucky winners.
4 lucky winners.
You don't have to pay for nothing. We'll ship them to you.
Ship them to you.
Yeah. So we're really excited. So
thank you so much for watching, for sticking with us. We've got that Hamill love, that Hamill energy, and it's hard to subdue it, I guess, sometimes.
I know. I hear you, girl.
So be sure to subscribe, to comment. I can't tell you how much we love reading your comments and
or touched that you're even spending your time watching our reviews. So
absolutely.
Thank you.
The theater is wonderful. It's beautiful. The people are wonderful from the stage all the way to the seats, and so we're just grateful to be a part of it.
Right.
Feel free to
see you on the other side.
Yes.
And curtain.